Welcome to this tutorial. Today we will learn science. So let's start. Lesson number 1, Natural resources, air, water and land. In this lesson we will see natural resources, air, water, land, the processes of soil formation. So let's start. Observe the picture and answer the questions. Where do we see the birds? Where is the cow grazing? Locate the trees and the road. Where does the river come from? How does it flow? Where is the aeroplane? Where are the fish seen? On what is the sailboat floating? You can see that some of the things are on the land, some of the things are in the water, some of the things are in the sky, and some of the things are in the air. Thus, all things on the earth are associated with air, water and land. म्हणजेच काय? तुम्हाला ही फिगर बघून काय दिसतंय? याच्यामध्ये काही थिंग्स अशा आहेत की ज्या लँडवरती आहेत, काही थिंग्स वॉटरमध्ये आहेत, काही एअरमध्ये आहेत. अँड दिस टुगेदर, दिस ऑल थिंग्स आर रिलेटेड, are associated with air, water and land. So, air, water and land are called the Earth's atmosphere, hydrosphere and lithosphere respectively. Different living things occupy these three spheres on the earth. म्हणजे प्रत्येक लिव्हिंग थिंगनी यापैकी ॲटमॉस्फिअर, हायड्रोस्फिअर आणि लिथोस्फिअर यापैकी प्रत्येकाने प्रत्येक स्पेस ऑक्युपाय केली आहे. These living things and the parts of the lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere which they occupy are together called the biosphere. म्हणजेच लिथोस्फिअर, हायड्रोस्फिअर आणि ॲटमॉस्फिअर ही जेवढी स्पेस ऑक्युपाय केली आहे त्याला ते सगळे मिळून काय तयार होतं? बायोस्फिअर. These spheres have formed on the earth naturally. हे जे स्फिअर्स आहेत ते कोणत्याही माणसाने तयार केलेले नाही आहेत. These all spheres are natural, are made naturally. हे सगळं आपण आधीच्या स्टँडर्डमध्ये शिकलो आहोत. The atmosphere is the layer of the air and it surrounds the earth. The surface of the earth comprises water and land. Means it is a hydrosphere and lithosphere. Of these, the hydrosphere occupies much larger part than the lithosphere. Means here land percentage is 29% while the water percentage on the earth is 71%. Now this water is in the form of water vapor, ice, etc. We also look upon these natural components in solid, liquid and gaseous forms as resources, and we use them to fulfill our requirement. Let us now study all these three components in detail. But What is meant by natural resources? Air, water, and land are the factors important for sustaining the living world on the earth, and for fulfilling their basic needs. They are called natural resources. म्हणजेच काय, एअर, वॉटर आणि लँड हे आपले लिव्हिंग थिंग्सचे बेसिक्स नीड कंप्लीट करण्यासाठी आपण त्यांचा उपयोग करून घेतो, आणि त्यालाच आपण काय म्हणलेलं इकडे, नॅचरल रिसोर्सेस. लेट्स सी the next point. But before that, can you recall what are the 5 layers of the atmosphere? Exosphere, thermosphere, mesosphere, stratosphere, and troposphere. Okay, let's start the new point, air. As you know that air is a mixture of all gases. Means air contains nitrogen, carbon dioxide, oxygen, nitrogen dioxide, 6 inert gases, sulfur dioxide, water vapor, dust particles. The troposphere contains about 80% of the total mass of gases in air. The stratosphere contains about 19% of total mass of the air. In the mesosphere and the ionosphere, the proportion of mass of gases goes on decreasing. Means, as we go above the earth, then there is no gases found in the exosphere and beyond. The troposphere is nearer to the earth, so this sphere contains 80%. Now you can see that the stratosphere is above the troposphere, so this contains 19%, and the proportion of mass of gases goes on decreasing in the mesosphere and thermosphere, because these two spheres are away from the earth. So the proportion of gases goes on decreasing, and in the exosphere we do not found gases in the exosphere and beyond. Some uses of gases in air. Nitrogen helps living things to build the necessary proteins. It is useful in the production of ammonia and in airtight packaging of foodstuffs. Nitrogen is very helpful for the roots of plant. Next, oxygen. Necessary for the respiration in living things and for combustion. As we breathe in and breathe out, oxygen and carbon dioxide are both the necessary gases for the living things, and oxygen helps in the burning also. Next, carbon dioxide. Plants use it for producing their food, used in fire extinguishers. We know that plants do the photosynthesis. When plants started this process in the presence of a sunlight, it uses oxygen from the air and giving out it uses. Thank you.